guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to be telling you 7 wigs I believe every lady should have as a wig owner. The first one is going to be a bob wig. Now bob wigs are low maintenance, they're very easy to wear, they're very easy to maintain. You can always just throw it on and you're good to go. So they're very versatile, they're so classic, and they literally just elevate your look from 0 to 100. I always advise to get a bone straight bob wig, and that's because when after straightening it doesn't move. For this, all I just need to do is bob it a little like this. So all I need to do is just bob it a little like this, and it is definitely going to be straight, right? So a bone straight is actually a must-have for a bone straight bob wig. I believe is a must-have for every lady, and that's because if you are wearing a natural straight hair or any type of straight hair bob wigs in general, I would say that it's not, in my opinion, you might not really enjoy it so much, and that's because when you keep it right, the tip might curl up and then it's going to give that wavy look. However, depending on how you keep your bone straight, I'm not saying bone straight doesn't curl up, of course it does. However, when you keep it, if you keep it well, it has a technique to keeping your bone straight bob wigs. Actually, when you keep it well, all you just need to do is just throw it on and then you're good to go. And then I have this perfect look. I love the flip that bone straight bob wig gives, and it just really, like I said, elevates your look from 0 to 100 real quick. Now you can use a bob wig for any outfit and any occasion. I mean, casual outfits, you can use it as your casual wig, you can use it for a corporate outfit, you can even use it on your traditional attires. Yes, bob wigs are must have for every lady. Now second wig on my list is definitely going to be a long straight hair. Hold on a minute. I love long straight hairs. They give you this boss lady vibe. Hear me out. First of all, they are prone to less frizz. What I mean is, of course, all hairs tangle. I mean, even our natural hairs tangle, right? However, your straight hairs are easy to untangle. I actually just brought out all my hairs just to make this video. However, it's not like I already had them pre-styled, although I keep my wigs styled or well managed. That way, whenever I'm ready to wear them, I just go to my hair box and then I pick it and I wear it. Look at this. This is my wig bag. Yes, I always put all my wigs in a Ziploc bag before I keep them. So now for this video, I literally just brought it out and this is how it looks. Now I haven't straightened it, I haven't done anything to it. However, if it was tangled, you can easily detangle a straight hair than when you're working with bouncy hairs or curly hairs. However, also straight hairs, in my opinion, give you this elongated look, right? It also depends on your height. Now for taller girlies, I would always advise that you go for longer length. I am 5'11", and so this hair is literally it's 28 inches. Now that's because what I'm going to wear that is going to look longer on me would definitely be, it will look different on somebody who is like 5 feet or 5'2", right? So for shorter girlies, I would always advise that you go for like something more like 20 inches, 22 inches. But for taller girlies, if you can afford it, I would always advise that you go for a longer length, from like 24, 26, 28, 30 inches if you can afford it. This hair is 28 inches long, and this is where it's reaching for me, right? So tall girl friendly hairs would look different on tall girls, and it is definitely going to look way different on a shorter girl. I hope you get what I mean. Now I'm an advocate of bone straight. I'm also an advocate of straight hairs. I mean super double drawn straight hairs. Now the reason I said that is, for super double drawn straight hairs, you can straighten it and you can also curl it, but for bone straight they will always remain straight. I like straight hairs, and I also like SDD straight, so I have both of them. However, for somebody who might not be really buoyant to get both of them, I would always advise that you get maybe the straight hair. Just know that it's not going to give you that very straight effect that you would want in the long run. The straight hair is versatile, it's easy to detangle, it gives you this very classy, bossy look, and it gives you this very elongated look, right? So yeah, I believe every lady should have long straight hair in their headrobe. Now the third wig on my list is definitely going to be pixie curl. Now you might say I'm always talking about maintenance and excuse me, how hairs are very easy to maintain. Well, if you own a wig, you should be able to do at least the barest minimum just for them to look good, right? So yes, in my opinion, it's actually one of the easiest wigs to maintain, and that's because all you literally need to do is just dip it in water, comb it. Once it's well detangled, leave it to air dry or leave the water to drain. That's if you literally just dip it in water, and then for real, you're good to go. If you are a big hair lover and you like big hairs, you like big wigs, pixie curls are for you. I really don't know what if pixie has another name or curly hairs has another name. However, this type of curl is called a pixie curl, right? So yeah, they are also they literally also change your look, you know, from the regular look to something way different. So yeah, a pixie curl is a must-have for every lady, especially for a beginner. Anyway, the next wig on my list is going to be short bouncy hairs. If you didn't take anything from this video, please make sure at least you take the fact that you're supposed to have a short bouncy hair in your headrobe or part of your hair collection. Hear me out. Now, I'm not going to tell you that, well, this is going to be a good deviation from the easy maintenance I've been talking about all this while. Now, bouncy hairs are not exactly easy to maintain, and that's because for this ones, if you like madam, you like the very bossy look, bossy effect, you know, you want something to make you look more mature, you know, you want people to take you really seriously, the bouncy hair, first of all, is for you. And then this short one is the one that should be your go-to wig. Now, you shouldn't own a bouncy hair without owning these flexi rods, and that's because, of course, I'm saying yes, they're easy to maintain, and I'm also saying they're not easy to maintain. But once you get back to your house, maybe after wearing it, just make sure you detangle it. And if you're not going to wear it till another time, just, you know, roll it with your flexi rollers, and then just leave it, literally abandon it, or just keep it somewhere till you're ready to wear, and then you can just, you know, remove the rods, and then you're good to go. Your curls will be bouncing, and it's going to look really nice and really good, and you're going to look very put together. Now, it's also lightweight and really comfortable. Irrespective of the volume, I'm definitely going to vote for having a short bouncy wig as part of your hair collection. So now the next wig on my list is going to be a long curly hair. Yes. Did you think that pixie curl I told you was big? No, I'm not done. Well, it all depends on the long curly hair you're talking about or you choose to have. Now, this one is a Burmese curl, and Burmese hairs are very big. I love very big hairs, and that's why I have this. This hair is 30 inches, and I have worn it repeatedly, and that's why it looks like this. I also like how volumized it is. I really don't know if that's correct, but then, so this hair is really big. I like really big hairs. I wanted something really long, and that's why it's like this. When the curls have been defined, or when the curls have, you know, been put together after I style it, it becomes really longer, right? And that's when you see the real length. However, when it's looking like this, that's when you know, it looks blow dried. It looks big. It looks like it's going to call attention when you go out. Yes, and that's what long curly hairs do for you. However, if you do not mind styling hairs, I would always recommend long curly hairs, but I also recommend Burmese curls. But if you're somebody who does not like too much work when it comes to hair, I would advise that you go for a deep wave. For me, I'm not a deep wave lover, and that's why I don't even own one as part of my hair collection. But I chose to get a Burmese curl instead of a deep wave. But I mean, everybody should do what would work best for them. So yes, a long curly hair is a must-have. Now, advantages of long curly hairs is, you see, immediately I start here, of course, I'm sure it caught your attention, because you'll be like, oh my goodness, what kind of hair is this? Why is it this big? You know, well, it always catches my attention anytime I see it on anybody. So yes, I'm sure it caught your attention. You can call this a negative part of this one, but it's high maintenance, and that's because, you know, it requires high maintenance. However, the advantages for me is more than the disadvantage, and that's because, I mean, look at the styling I put for this. It's really unique. Once you style it like this, it's definitely going to be like this, right? Till I want to change maybe the parting to something else, and that's when I'm going to do that while styling, right? So it gives you this distinct look. The volume is something that I love. The styling is something that is unique. You know, it's not versatile, right? However, it just really draws attention to you. And if you're somebody who, you know, wants to command, you like a commanding look, I would always advise that you go for a Burmese curl, but then let's just say a long curly hair. So now the next wig on my list is going to be a long curly hair. The advantages for me, I believe, are more than disadvantages. Just like the short curly hair, it's also quite easy to maintain in my opinion. You still need flexi rods to style it. It gives you this very rich, put together, you know, classy vibe, right? Now, it gives you a very glamorous look, right? It also gives you enhanced movements because, I mean, the hair itself already calls attention, right? So it's really just elevates your look and takes your look from a 0 to 100. Now, the final wig on my list is definitely going to be, yes, a colored bone straight hair. Now, hear me out. A colored hair gives you this body look. It changes your look entirely. Notice how all my hairs have been the natural color, and that's because natural color is literally the safest color you can get as a wig, right? Now, it gives you a body look, it elevates your look, it changes your look, right? It also gives you this classy look. Well, you also, the classiness is dependent on the color. If you are somebody who, you know, your makeup game is on point, your dressing is on point, if your hair color is too shouty, it just might make you look tacky. It all depends on how you style it, of course, but then you just have to have a colored hair as part of your hair collection, right? So yeah, you see what I mean when I talk about colored hairs? See how I look? It literally just elevates your look too, right? And I know some people might think or might call me bone straight advocate. Well, it's not exactly like that. Now, the reason I like bone straight is because of the long straight effect, the long face straight effect it gives you, right? It takes your look from it just being there to it being really, really, like, to you looking really cool. Now, you also have to be very careful with your color choice. Notice the color of the last color wig I wore. It was wine, but it was subtle. This one is also subtle. Now, whatever color you choose to have, or whatever color you choose to add to your hair collection, make sure it's not something that is shouty. Make sure it's not something that's going to make you look tacky. Make sure it's something that will still pass for almost, will still make you look classy in the real sense. And notice my hair, it's bone straight. I'm not an advocate of bone straight, but I will still tell you to make sure you're having, or make sure you add at least one bone straight to your hair collection, and you'll be good to go. Now, this hair, I believe, makes me look like a baddie. That's what a colored hair is going to do for you. So it's low maintenance, it's very versatile to style, it's so comfortable, and literally gives you this timeless look. Long hairs give you timeless look. So yeah, see how I look? Very classy, very mindful, and very demure. I enjoyed making this video, and I hope you did too. Oh yes, one more thing. Did you like my intro? I don't know. I was playing with my CapCut and I kind of felt that was going to catch your attention. So do you like it? Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Once again, my name is Ryo K. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.